Welcome to JV News Headlines Update. Today's date is 27th August 2024. How are you doing? I'll be going to be bringing you the update. I hope you have not been stressed at all. You are not tired of work, or if you're not working, if you're at home, if you're watching me, wherever you're watching me, you're welcome. This is where I will give you updates and let inform you about what is going on around you. So let's quickly go to the news headline. The first one is Lagos shut churches, hotels for violating environmental laws. This is really news coming up today, and the news is according to the Heart in 2017. This is about how many years? About 7 years, law, and then they are following that. They are now implementing it now. So church is part of it. New Yorker Hotel, MFM Church in Ojo area. That's where the incident occurred, and I believe that you will be able to know that this is really quite interesting. But unfortunately, let's see how far it will be and what will be the outcome of this implementation of the environmental law. Now, next one is data at 33. Congratulations to Debtors, those who are living in Rivers State. These Asaba, rather, debtors and Arasabans. I'll call them Asabians. That's what we just use it to refer to those who are living there, those who are indigenous people living in a delta state. Okay, Oboe Vori pledges to tackle kidnapping, cultism. So this is major issues that are battling the state, according to him, and that is what he really promised. That he is celebrating in the State House Chapel, and that is what happened right there. So let's move on to the next one. Next on the line, this is protesters. Protesters are sealed NLG office in Rivers over fisherman's death. So the cargoes of the the ship, all they call it, the tank, the cargo tank they used, and by this NLG. What happened is that they crushed the boat of this young man. He's 27 years old, and the mother also joined the protesters to seal the office of NLG. And this is what is happening currently. I hope the government will intervene to see what is going to happen. Unfortunately, I don't know what is going to happen because government is we side more of the company than the family. That is a sad story. That's sad reality about it. There's something that we do to compensate the family, and then they should arrange the befitting burial for the miss young fisherman. So let's move on to the next headline. Was ANSU NUT differ as FG bans other 18 candidates? So this issue of underage, I don't know how long it's going to be. The underage of a thing, the underage sitting for examination, the candidates. This is so sad about it, and I believe that according to the comment I saw online about in UK, they don't allow anybody under 18 to sit for the equivalent examination bodies that used to take. But let's take it seriously. Let's look at it sincerely. We cannot be comparing the Nigeria with UK, and because if you want to compare the Nigeria with UK, it will be shameful for us to even see that we are not there yet. And again, we don't need to really cause these our young ones to be roaming about or to not even have anything, because what is purpose? We talk about the education is the key, and now the government is even according to the expenses to board your words or your children in the secondary schools now is a bit higher, and we're talking about minimum wage, and the government are still saying they are still battling, they cannot afford it. So let's move on to the next one. This is FG to shut down or to shut errant filling stations as petrol hits 1,000 naira per liter, and this is so sad. And it seems that everybody is already accepted the fate or accepted the reality or the unbearable living standard or unbearable living style of the people. The governance of the government is so sad. The government is trying to say that they want to intervene. The government has sold out the future of the country. they want to intervene from. I don't know how I'm going to be playing around with this issue. What per liter, and he wants at times in the market to be cheap. It is so sad, and I don't know how people will be able to move around to take care of your children to school. You know how much you're spending to and fro, and that is so sad. So move on to the next one. Bauchi NYSC locate orientation camp over innovation. So the Bauchi State, they're saying the NYSC chapter saying no, the usual one we are no more using it. There's another place existed camp they will use. They're already arranging for that in one college of education and one part of the state. So let's move on to the last one, the last headline. Why I wear my wife's dress to drive passengers. Very Ibadan Mekra driver. This is what happened there in Ibadan, and this is wearing female to drive, and I think it's not an offense, and I don't think the government or any security agency will call him gay. It's not LGBT or what they call them. It's not pressing. It's just that they were staring for, and there it seems that he didn't have enough clothes. So he didn't have extra clothes, so he had to use his wife's clothes, and it was a bit. It seems funny. A lot of comments he heard from the people, and then he said he didn't pay attention because he was able to. He was concentrating on how to deliver because the car he has been using the Micra car for a long time because it does delivery, meaning that he will be paying the owner of the car at the end of the day for what he has done, and so that was what he was focusing on. That's what he shared from that news. So this how far I can go today. Before then, the current today's dollar rate at aboki.com, abokifx.com is still 1,625. That is why I didn't bring it up on display. Just remind you that the dollar rate is still 1,625 naira. Rather, it's very, very sad that the naira is not getting, is not losing currently, according to Aboki FX. But I hope that it will gain strength by tomorrow or from before the end of the week, because we're already today's date is to a 27th day. That means we are moving toward the end of the month. We don't know how September will be, what will happen at in the month of September. But I hope that the government will do the needful. This is if I can go today. See you tomorrow by God's grace for another interesting episode of JV News Headline.